Hey guys, I'm out in the woods looking for some wood for the handles of some things that I want, and I ran across this shagbark hickory tree, or as Jesse calls them, shaggy bark hickory, and just thought I'd show you because I had some people ask about them, but this is a pretty good example of how they look. Look at how the bark all flares out like that. It gets all shaggy, ratty looking. One of my favorite trees. It's some old hickory nuts and shells all over the ground. So we covered this in a previous video, but the bark on it didn't really shag out like this one does. So I thought I'd share it with you just to give you another view of it, or another example. So alright, I'm gonna move on and continue looking for what I'm looking for. I was hoping I would see some mushrooms popping up, but there just isn't anything up yet. So I'm gonna keep looking for my piece of handles. Basically, I found when I was going through some boxes some ferro rods that I didn't even know I had, and I want to make some nice hickory handles. So I was looking for some hickory that might be on the ground that I could take and cut down and make some nice handles out of. And so far, everything I'm finding is either completely punky and rotten, or just too small. That is some thick brush in there. So anyway, no mushrooms yet. Thought maybe I could find some wild garlic or wild onions, and there just isn't a lot of anything up yet. There's a cornfield on the other side of the woods over there, and there's all kinds of corn cobs laying in here. Well, apparently I've walked much further than I thought I did today, because I'm starting to hear the highway. Also hearing an animal. Hang on. Thought I heard some turkeys. Back by this other silver birch, and some nice rolls here. Kind of amazing how that just rolls itself up. One thing you can do if you're processing birch bark for, let's say, containers, and you have these pieces that are all rolled up like this, you can wet them and then, you know, lay rocks on them on the ground or something to flatten them out, or you can also heat them up, and that'll heat up the sap in it enough that you'll be able to flatten it to make a container. I might come back and and get some of these bigger pieces. And I think this weekend I might make a container with Jessie. We'll have to see. I got a lot of stuff on the plate with her this weekend. So one of the other things I like about this woods is there's some really funky trees. I love all the different shapes and stuff. Nice deer trail right here. You can see the tracks. They're all over in here. Okay, well, basically what this was it's a very wet ravine, and everything in the ground around here is slate. So those nice flat pieces of rock you see there is natural to the area. You can see under the root ball here, the tree, the roots are all wove all around it. So that's what the ground looks like here. So this flips up. You got all those nice big flat pieces of slate rock, basically a nice fire barrier. You have them down on the ground. You could spread them out to make a nice flat bed, and bring in all your leaves and your pine boughs and whatnot to make your bedding to keep you off the ground. And then you've got all these branches over the top, and right here out, I don't know, maybe 3-4 feet from it is this branch here, and you could pick that right up and stick it in the Y of this branch here, and then run your tarp over the top. It would give you a nice covered shelter. I mean, and maybe take that out of there, of course, but other than that, you have, if you were lost in these woods, right here is where I'd make my shelter. I'd make my bed right down there. I'd clear out all this crap for a fire, so I could make a fire, and the fire would reflect off of that. The only thing you got to be careful of is all these roots. You don't want to start any of the roots on fire, because they can travel underground and set the whole forest ablaze. So anyway, there's enough of this slate around here that you could make yourself a nice fire pit. You know, you don't have to hang on a minute, guys. I think we got some turkeys coming in here. I thought I heard them before when I was over on the other side. In that thick brush on the other side of those trees here. Let me get around on the other side here. I keep hearing them, but I haven't been able to see them yet. I don't know where they went. Definitely something walking around in here. And like I said, I heard turkeys before, so. Well, I just harvested myself a beautiful piece of cedar. I'm gonna take that home and use that. And used my Laplander saw to cut that. Ugh, I had to bushwhack through all that crap in there. That was fun. So I'm still looking for a good piece of oak, good piece of birch, and a good piece of hickory. So I'm gonna get back to my hunt. Well, I'm still shopping here at the hardware store. Got myself a nice hardy piece of oak, and I took it off this tree right here that fell. And of course I had to go way up in there. Oops, sorry. Way up in there and crawl through all that lovely brush and hack through a bunch of it to get to the limbs that I wanted. So, getting a good workout today. Now, all I got left to find is my birch and my hickory. Onward I go. I was walking through here, heading out, and found a deer bedding area, and not much left of the deer. Got bones all over the place. I don't know if it just died of old age. Part of the spine. I don't know if it just died of old age or another bone. Pieces all over the place in here. Some more right there. Oh, right there. Or if it was running through here, fell in that hole. I mean, that I can't even see down to the bottom. I don't know if it tripped and fell there and broke its leg or what, or if it just died over there. But something, you know, was in here eating it. There's another piece of bone. Back here on the back side of the tree, another piece right there. I was just looking around to see if there were any antlers around anywhere, but I don't really see anything else. I'm just gonna take a quick look around. Try not to fall in any holes myself, or they'll be finding my bones in the woods. Well, I got home, went to take my pack out of my truck, and look what I found. That's that Benchmark neck knife that I absolutely love. I had it clipped on my shoulder strap of my backpack, and I lost the knife. I was thinking that I should have put a lanyard on it, and I did not. Whatever, I lost it. I'm so upset. I know it doesn't cost very much, but they're not easy to find, and I really loved that one.